Welcome from the home of the Mets, City. All right, just about set to go. And taking the ball for the Mets, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And the batter now, Andrew McCutchen. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Willie Stargell, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Here comes a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Hunter, the 6-foot righty, 28 years old. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Tatis waits.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And another ball. Here comes a 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. Juan Soto now. Moved to first.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
One now. Little chopper rolls foul. Tatis at second with nobody out. Way inside. Wouldn't chase that time.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a pitch. Out towards right center field. McCutchen drifts towards it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And stepping in for New York, David Ortiz. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The pitch. And strike two. Oh, right to the backstop. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's the 0-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the power speed combo. Sammy Sosa. Center field. Moving under this one. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Back here in Queens. New inning getting started. Now here is Ezekiel Tovar. And the pitch. To the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. Mike Napoli getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boo. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Really aggressive at the plate and that at bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not a bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Digging in, Connor Norby. The Mets leading by a run here at the top of the second.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets it for Milwaukee. And it remains 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and now Ketel Marte swings through that high fastball.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
And here it comes. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and there's one away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Out to center. On the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Outside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Got it back for the Cubs.
Oh, there's a swell sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The Brewers down by a run here in the 2nd game of the series. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hunter back to work. And there's a ball. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Scored the first run of the game back in the 1st after a single to reach base. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And the righty deals.
1-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. The next offering misses.
3 balls.
And that's ball 3. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo.
Soto batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a man aboard. And here's the first baseman. Dave trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the right-hander deals. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
First and second, 1 out. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike at the knees. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Yeah, now the 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a Andrew McCutchen up now for the Brewers. Up the
well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
McCutchen on at first, nobody out. In the air, left side. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Willie Stargell up now for the Brewers. And that one is in for a strike. Stargell measures 6 feet 2 inches. A member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Tovar in the box now. Takes strike one.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting.
Huge strikeout there.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Caught him looking for the
A couple of strikeouts with
bottom 4, and here is Ketel Marte. The wind of the pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. One down.
The center fielder, number 27.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. On the ground to the left. And Vladdy is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering, and it just misses. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Back here at Citi Field, here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now here is Wyatt Langford. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Towards first, Ortiz. He handles it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Gabriel Moreno. There's the strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. Now a fly ball to right center. McCutcheon puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And now David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
The 0-1. Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the right. Morgan. Over to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Puts the corner. Strike one. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next offering is downstairs. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Now 2-0.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. Fastball right back to the mound. To first. Third out. Make it. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Adrian Beltre. Hunter back to work.
Third baseman.
Fly ball down the line. And it stays fair. At first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Ketel Marte. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Next offering is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. That one outside. And that's ball 3. Runner on the move. And there's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 27.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. Acuna raging back towards the wall. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Beltre headed for the plate. The relay to third. And he's out. But a run does come in to score. And here comes the Brewers manager. New arm out of the bullpen, Carson Fulmer. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive the ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Rodriguez in the box again. Takes the strike. And that one almost hit him. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Line to left. Langford snags it. And that is that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Brew. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Norby up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
This one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Acuna there. And it's caught for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Sean Reed Foley up and throwing. Romero also throwing. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location. If he
warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. David Ortiz. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it is 2-1. That one missed. And now the lefty. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him. And there's 2 down. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 1-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the DH, Sammy Sosa. Up the middle. They get the force. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching. Back here in Queens, ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Ball 1, no strikes. Marichal still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead. He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The Mets leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. No. Just missed. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So the batting order turns over. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. So up next, Andrew McCutchen. On the ground, out to short. Tatis to first, and that's the 3rd out. No. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean Reed Foley.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
The pitch, and that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's the ball.
And a good eye there.
2-2.
center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Next to hit. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball to Morgan. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Bounce to the left side. Zips it across. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And the right-hander back to work. And that's in the dirt.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Willie Stargell up now for the Brewers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
That's in there. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering upstairs. That one down the line and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. The punch out there, 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar up now for the Brewers. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Got it. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesero Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name, too proud to beg for change, mastering the